Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I don't know if I have a good lighting situation going on. It is very bright, and normally I park behind Rogers. I'm at Rogers, Superdollar, and but my place that I normally park is filled with snow. Let me show you. They obviously piled all the snow in one spot here. Because there's some more over there, and there is some on the ground. You can see over at the church. But this is a massive pile, and it goes in really deep, all the way to the fence. So they put maybe some town snow here too. I hate this sunshine so much. And it's even warming me up. Don't want hot alert. Not right now. Not with snow on the ground. I have a lot of stuff to tell you guys, and I'm going to first just say I came out. I've not been out of the house for a week, since last Sunday. Today is Sunday, and I was going to wait until tomorrow, but I decided to go out today, which is why you haven't had a car vlog or a tag-along all week. I tend to do one every single week because I usually go out every week, but I actually did make it because I went out last Sunday, and this is Sunday, so I actually got a tag-along on my schedule for the week. My schedule starts on Monday. I had to get some bread and milk and ground beef, so I went to Hannaford first, and I got just the few things that I needed on my list there. Then I came to Rogers for my ground beef. I will not stray from their ground beef again. I got some at Shaw's a little while back on sale, and it just does not have the same flavor. It was terrible. I actually had to add salt so I'd have some kind of thing to taste, because I don't like salt on my meat generally. I want it to taste like meat. So I came here for ground beef. I got my nice big 10-pound bag. I'm not going to be showing the stuff, but I will show you guys that. Where is it? Oh God, I thought at first that I didn't get it. And it's ground fresh right here on the premises, and I got it for $2.99 per pound. Totally worth it. It's more expensive. People say, wow, your ground beef is cheap. I only can get that price here, and only if I buy 10 pounds. And I separate that and freeze it. All right, so I got a few other things, and now I have some stuff to tell you. I even have a little tiny list. Apparently, I didn't tell you guys here on YouTube that my trip was canceled. My trip to Memphis. I told my patrons. I told everybody in my Peanut Gallery Facebook group. I mentioned it on my personal profile on Facebook. And I know I talked about it in videos, but those were probably videos in Patreon. So I don't think I mentioned it because I got some people saying, how was your trip? My trip was non-existent. First of all, before I tell you about the non-existent trip, if you want to be a member of my Peanut Gallery Facebook group, all you have to do is request to join. The link is always down below in the description box, and I think in the comments too. I think I always have it in the pinned comment. I only mention this because you do get to know things there. For instance, when I knew I was going out today, I posted in the Peanut Gallery group and said, I am being forced to go out. I don't think I said it that way, but that I was going out, and that they could expect a car vlog video later. So you get to know what I'm doing that day, or what my plans are, what I'm working on, and you also get to know things like trips are canceled. And there is no drama in that group because I turn comments off. And that's also where you can be part of the Fabric Frenzies. Fabric Frenzies are for US only unless you want to pay outrageous shipping charges. But US only, but the group is for anyone. So please do request to join. Link is down below. Peanut Gallery Facebook group. About my canceled trip. You guys know how much I stress about having to get up in the middle of the night to go catch a 5:45 a.m. flight. So what I did is, I was supposed to be flying out on Tuesday. This is Sunday. So on Sunday night, I tried to go to bed early, but I woke up Monday morning at like 4 something, and I forced myself to stay up so that Monday night I could go to bed early and get up really early for my Tuesday flight. So I got up Monday and I stayed up, and then sometime during the day they said that my flight was canceled because of an upcoming storm. Winter Storm Skylar. Can you believe that was the storm's name? And I thought I was going to be set because it didn't look like snow, and I thought maybe the snow won't start until after my flight leaves, but they knew in advance the storm was coming, so they canceled my trip. So I rescheduled it for Wednesday. Went to bed early Monday night, forced myself to get up early Tuesday so I could go to bed early Tuesday night so I could get up early Wednesday. And this time I think I got up at 2 something around there, and I said I'm gonna force myself to stay up. I got up, and for the hell of it, I checked the flight, and they already had canceled my Wednesday flight. I was so bummed. So I thought, if I can get Thursday, I'll get Thursday. But I couldn't. All the flights were canceled for Thursday also. I could have gotten Friday, but I was coming back on Sunday, and I didn't want to go for just, part of Friday and then leave on Sunday. So the whole entire trip was canceled. And then I ended up rescheduling for Easter weekend, but I'm going the Wednesday before Easter. Skylar has Friday off. So Wednesday, I'll get there. That'll just be quiet day. I don't care if I'm dead tired. I won't have the kids, so I can just crash and just chat with Derek and bore him to tears. And then Thursday, we'll go get her after school. I'll have her Friday, Saturday, and I leave Sunday late afternoon. That's the best that I could do. So that's why I did not go on my trip, and I was so bummed out. But I am glad that I get to go. It's not going to be the trip that we planned because she was on vacation this past week. So I was going to be able to be with her a lot. But what can you do? Winter Storm Skylar screwed it up. So please do join the Facebook group if you'd like to know these things, because I forget. I say things in so many different places that I forget who I've told. Apparently, I don't think I mentioned it. I just don't know. Probably not, because I haven't done like a car vlog since then. So that's usually when I fill you in on things. Earnings update video that I just put up yesterday had to be confusing to some because they think that I'm quitting YouTube. I don't know if when I said I'm quitting the series, if they thought that meant everything on the channel. It's just the YouTube earnings update. I have never had a series become such a hot topic. It's like when I first mentioned that I kind of wanted to stop that series, I got a lot of flack for it because, oh, you've been doing it for 2 years and I'm addicted to the series. And, people can't just say, hey, Darlene, thanks for the 2 years you spent on this series. I'll miss it, but, I understand. I don't know. People feel very entitled. And so then I considered doing it on Patreon. I was like, if those few of you who really still love this series would like me to do it on Patreon, we can have a more personal atmosphere. But that didn't fly because people now thought, I only want the money. I can't do it out of the kindness of my heart anymore. My greed was showing. And it had nothing to do with that. It was just that I want to stop doing this. And if some of you are going to be really upset over it, consider we could do it somewhere else. If you don't want me to, that's fine. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. I just was putting it out there as an option. I don't make money off the YouTube earnings updates because I can't rank for shit. There's so much stuff out there about YouTube and YouTube earnings that those videos, I enjoyed doing them. But I've been doing it for a very long time, 2 years, and I just wanted to end that series. And then by saying maybe we could do it on Patreon, I got shit about that because there are some people who just want to run my business the way they see fit. And I really don't want to do it on Patreon. I really don't. I was trying to find a way to make others happy and thought maybe they'll like it if, it's just directly for them. And I could do more, above and beyond. But fuck that shit. I'm not doing above and beyond anything. I'm stopping that series. Plain and simple. Not my whole YouTube channel. Just the one series. Just that one series. That's all. I also think it got confusing because I mentioned that I have other things that I like to do, like Patreon, my ASMR, but that doesn't mean that I'm leaving my main channel. I'm not. The other thing is I've been getting a lot of grief still about the direction my channel is going in. Too much crafts, not enough silliness, not enough tag-alongs. Do you know that I have consistently done one tag-along per week forever? Almost since the very beginning of my channel. That has never changed. But people see other things and they think that means that I'm slacking on tag-alongs. I'm not. I'm even doing one this week, even though I've only left the house once. And here I am, talking to you. Oh, and then others complain that I do too much talking in the car, not enough in the stores. I take you into Walmart. Every time I go to Walmart, they let me. I try to take you into Martin's. They let me. I'm not doing it in Rogers. It's a little tiny store, and I'd be very conspicuous. I'm not allowed to do it in Hannaford. I'm not allowed to do it at Dollar Tree. I do it at Shaw's when I go there. Doing the best that I can, folks. Please stop pointing out the things that I don't do. This job is full-time for me, above and beyond. It's like double time. And it gets very disheartening to only hear shit out of a lot of people. I get a lot of wonderful things from other people. Absolutely love that. But no one should have to hear shit from anyone. It's not necessary. It's just not necessary. It gets very stressful. And it makes my job not so fun. And I like my job to be fun. And all the good things that I hear don't always balance out for the shit that I hear. So be nice, not only to me, be nice to all people out there on Facebook, on YouTube. If you're going to start a conversation, make it a nice one. It's not that hard to do. You just have to say, does this sound nice? Yes, I will say it. Speaking of my ASMR videos, quite happy with the direction of that channel. I have learned so much. First of all, absolutely love Mr. Yeti, my microphone. I can remember at the beginning I was so afraid. Is it hooked to Audacity right? And so I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about Audacity too. Not quite enough, but I am learning a little bit at a time. I learn as I go. And I absolutely love that my channel is now over 600 subscribers. So I'm growing it gently. It is not a monetized channel because I need 1,000 subscribers and I need 4,000 hours of watch time. But the watch time and the subscriber growth is kind of going together, and I do think that the channel could be monetized, ready for monetization in 3 to 4 months. However, I don't know what the process is. YouTube is supposed to just automatically know that because it was once upon a time a monetized channel, but I lost that because I wasn't up to the requirements, the new requirements. So it's supposed to just go into the system again. I don't know how many weeks it takes. I don't know if they're accepting all channels. I know nothing. So we'll learn that together as we go. But I'm hoping 3 to 4 months that it'll at least be ready for monetization. I have also learned that there are tons and tons of sounds out there in the public domain. People who just love to record things and make it available for others to use. So I have been doing some sound clip videos using clips from other people. How freaking awesome is that? What it does is allow me to create content that I wouldn't be able to create because I don't have good thunder or trains or lots of rain or, birds singing. So I am able to use those clips. I put them together and I loop them. I layer them. I'll create other sounds. Like, for instance, I have one coming up that is the ocean sounds, the waves, and I added seagull sounds. What's even more cool about that is I have also learned that there are video clips in the public domain. Same thing, people like to record stuff, they put the clips. There's no audio, it's just the clip. So for instance, the beach one that I have coming out, I got clips of seagulls at the beach with no sound. I found sound clips that sounded about right to go with the waves. I added that to it. Then I got seagull sounds and I put that to it. So very creative, very time consuming. If you think, oh, well, I'm just going to start going to create videos using all these clips and I don't have to record, you are certainly welcome to do that. But be prepared to have it take you a long time. It takes me 2 to 3 days to do one video for ASMR. But I'm okay with that because it's creative and I love it. Takes a very long time to go through all the clips, and obviously you have to listen to them because you don't know what's going to come up. You didn't record it. So it's a lot of work, but I like it. I still prefer ASMR videos where I'm actually creating the sounds, so I'm going to try to always do 2 per week of me on camera doing the sounds and 2 or 3 per week of sound clips. So that's my ASMR news. If you don't know what ASMR is, Google it. You'll learn. Search on YouTube, you'll see tons of it. Look for my channel, Sounds and Whispers, ASMR, in the description box, and probably in the comment. I think I put that in the pinned comment. I don't remember. Tomorrow is my mother's 95th birthday, and we are doing nothing special other than she may want fried food, fried clams, or her haddock dinner. I don't know yet. Whatever she wants, I will get. All she wanted for a birthday cake, because I offered to bake her one, a small one, because I don't have room to freeze a lot of stuff, but she's like, do we have pound cake in the freezer? I was like, yes, we do. So she just wants pound cake, strawberry jelly. Oh, shit. I do have coconut, don't I? I wanted to buy some more, but I think I have coconut. Her favorite cake is cake, white cake, any cake, yellow cake with whipped cream, whipped topping, and strawberry jelly and coconut. So she's got that. So I'm just going to fix her a nice serving of cake for her birthday. That's all she wants. And we're doing nothing special. That's it. 90-friggin-5. Jesus, that's old. She's always said she's going to live to 101. I think she's determined to do that. Do I have anything else to talk about? Am I even still recording? I'm so worried. Can I see? I see the red dot. Other than that, things are going pretty good. I've been, busy all week. This is what I did since I didn't go on my trip. I was like, I don't have to leave the house. We did get the snow, obviously. I just showed it to you. I never even looked at my car until today, and I was very glad to see that only the windshield and the hood had snow. Everything else had melted off. So I did not have very much to clean off my car. And it is kind of cold, but let's see. It's 26. Still no jacket, no sweatshirt. It was really cold after that storm, so the snow hasn't been melting. But what I decided was to have a staycation, but I turned it into a workcation. My new term, and I'm doing this again for sure. I insisted that I would not leave the house unless it was absolutely necessary, even though I ran out of milk, almost. Just a little bit. The last couple days, just a little tiny bit in my coffee. And my mother needed milk, and I said, you can't have any, because I don't have enough to give you. She wasn't going to die a day without milk. And I said, no, I will not go out. I was going to be gone. I was supposed to be coming back from my trip tonight, very late, like at 1 a.m. We dealt with it. That's all there is to it. I worked my ass off. I got a lot of stuff done, not just videos, but like I've already started working on the next Fabric Frenzy. I have the pictures, the things, they're all lined up, they're numbered, except that I'm having still issues with the PayPal button. It's still letting me oversell. We did a test in my Peanut Gallery group where so many were so kind enough to buy imitation things, and it was just to test the buttons, and the buttons failed. One, I think the very first one did okay, but then the others all let me oversell. So I contacted PayPal with this new information, only to find out that everything the first guy told me when the buttons failed for the Fabric Frenzy, everything he told me was pretty much bullshit. He didn't seem to know what he was talking about, apparently. Like, he wouldn't open a ticket for me when I talked to him because he said it was too late, and it was only like 5 or 6 days after the frenzy when all the buttons failed. And the girl that I talked to like 2 nights ago, she was like, of course he could open a ticket. What is he talking about? So I hate that. I hate the miscommunication. It's like, I would like a 3-way call, please, so we can all talk about this, but can't do that. So I had to fill out this form for tech support, and they contacted me once via email, asked for a certain screenshot, gave them that. I'm not hopeful. It's going to boil down to the fact that those PayPal buttons are just not equipped to handle a bunch of people ordering at once. Seriously, I can see the times, and there'll be 3 or 4 orders within the same second, within 1 second. So it just doesn't know how to keep up with that. So it's a big headache, but I am still getting ready for the frenzy because now I'll be going away on a trip, and I need to get that ready in case they can fix that. They're going to have to fucking prove to me that they fixed it. Also, I was charged a fee, a 30-cent fee every time I refunded someone, and I refunded a shitload of people during the frenzy, and I wasn't even aware of that. This time I noticed it because when I was refunding everybody for the testing orders, I made sure my PayPal balance was 0 so that when I was refunding, I would be able to see at a glance, did I get everyone? My balance was like $20-something with all the testing, and then as I was refunding people, I noticed that it was 0, and I still had people to refund. I was like, how come that happened? It's because I'm getting charged fees. And PayPal was like under the impression that I just had to eat those fees, and I was under the impression that your button screwed up. Not me. So you have to fucking eat those fees, baby. Not me. And the dude wanted me to do the testing. He said, can you test the buttons and then let us know if it fails again? And I even said, is it going to do anything to my account if I set up a bunch of phony buttons, let people order stuff, and then I refund everyone? And I wasn't even thinking about fees. I was thinking, is this going to make my account look bad? But that would have been a good time for him to say, oh, by the way, if you do the testing, you're going to be charged fees. Anyway, it's all just a mess. A mess. All right, I think I have talked enough for this car vlog. Don't you? I'm quite sure you do think that also. So I'm just going to go home and continue my day and work my ass off. My lazy and tacky ass. A guy called me lazy and tacky about my quilting skills and my teaching skills, to be more specific. He said I teach not good habits, and I just got a kick out of that. I'm lazy and tacky. I am so far from lazy, it's not even funny, but that's okay. I'll play that game of being the lazy tacky. He didn't call me fat anyway. He could have stuck that in there. Maybe we'll stick that in there just for the fun of it. The fat and lazy. The fat and lazy quilter. I like it. Do love. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back with more soon. Bye.